Hi everyone. Sorry for the delays that happened there. Basically, my computer decided to be weird, so I need to do a quick restart. Anyhow, one sec. I'm gonna go pick up my coffee, and then we can get on with this thing. Alrighty, and back. Also, why did I choke on another potato? That seems rude. Didn't choke on any potatoes. So yeah, so far, if anyone missed the last time, this robot is busted. I don't... Apparently I made him wrong, which honestly just makes it that much more appealing to keep this guy around. Alright, first off, let's bring Bud the Wiser along so we can remind him that he flunked out of school. Because we're good people. Alright, let's go do that thing. I think I fed everyone last time right before heading out. I'll just hope everyone's fed. See, the Cult of Shrubs is still hanging out at my house. Why are you in my house? Kind of hope that there's a story somewhere that I can just kick them off my lawn. Maybe just, I don't know, maybe introduce some form of highly aggressive ants or something. Alright, so let's go check out Lumina, since they've got two of their triangles all filled out here. Let's see, best friend in college was mediocre on every aspect of coding except programming robots, where he was just like a prodigy. Huh. I mean, everyone's got their specialties. Don't really know how I always seem to misunderstand a whole lot of technicalities left and right, but for some reason contracts just always stuck in my brain. Man, this music's good. You look familiar for some reason. If you could go to the underworld alive, would you? Dada dada! What? Vale, I need a translation. I just tried to deadpan this guy, and apparently he's trying to one-up me here, so... we can't really let this slight stand, is the thing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stand by, wait for a translation, while I wait for this ridiculously hot coffee to cool off. Also, after starting to sing that song at the end of the last stream there, now I have the friggin' My Stick song stuck in my head. Don't suppose anyone here ever watches bad lip reading. So should I guess talk to an artist on book stuff? Fair enough. Fair enough. Do your best guess? Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay, let's see. Dubba dubba. So, you know what? I know the solution to this. Come over here, Dr. Google. Dudbear translation. Alright, surely this is a thing that exists, right? Yeah, there we go. Translation guide. Perfect. Let's see what this doofus is saying. GameFAQs is... Yeah, this one is... Yeah, it's on GameFAQs. Okay, so... Dubba Dubba is Me No Night. Dugak Doobadub. Hang on. Well, wait. Dugak Doobadub. Okay, so do is supposed to be little, but then if it's Doodagak Dooba, it's dislike you, so I guess it's little dislike... I'm not Knight, little dislike you. What's Dubadub? Dubadub, where's Dubadub? Who made this? Alright, so Duba is you, Dub is yes. So if you don't like the Knight, I don't like you. Capiche. Okay. Okay, I think Rick has turned himself into a dud bear. Wubba lubba ding dong. Okay, so if I understand that... What? No, what? Come back! Did I just break the game by chance? Was that like some super rare encounter that I just pissed him off by trying to be a dud bear? Let's leave and come back and see if he comes back. Wow. That's new. I had no idea that you could cause so many problems with dud bear speak. Dudnese, dud talk, dud speak. I call it duds. Try talking to Capella at the Lumina Cafe. Alright, we'll do. I'm just seeing if this guy comes back. No, he's gone. Oh, crap. I mean, Mr. Murkrow there wasn't super important, was he? I think the important takeaway was that you can will yourself to the underworld and Capella's like maximum emo. Okay. Capella, the best juggler on Earth! How's he maximum emo? He's like maximum happy style over here. These guys were having an issue with their, relationship, I guess, last time? I don't know. What's here? Equipment L hazardous. I love it. Alright, what kind of garbage you got here? Oh, this stuff's actually not bad. Actually, wait, no, that's... No, it is pretty bad. Ooh. Alright, well, we got some different instruments. I might as well pick those up. So, wood marimba. Let's see. Golden harp, that sounds pretty fancy. Earth drum and shine flute, sure. Whatever those do, we'll have them. I love this music. Man, there was somebody that did a cover of this. It was pretty freaking awesome. I don't even want to leave. That music's just amazing. Alright. So we'll give one more peek around, see if we find anything here, and then... I mean, I'm pretty sure if that was one of their friggin' wandering trio or whatever the else that guy was, then I'm pretty sure Mr. Bud the Wiser would have said something. Heartbreaker Jessica's. Ooh, Lapis Lazuli. That's always inexplicably useful in RPGs. Okay. Let me sell you some stuff then. Have anything super good? I think like iron and steel I'm probably not going to use. See, there's more with Lamp Lady. If you remember, a siren, aka Harpy, caused the shipwreck for Toma on the beach. She looks like a harpy. Fair point. I mean, that might be somewhat insulting, but fair point. We've got 7 silver. We can sell that for some stuff. I mean, I think if we really need it, we can just come back. Although, whoa, mush in a box is weirdly expensive. Demon meat. I don't think I want to feed anything demon meat, so we're just go ahead and sell that. Giant's horns. I don't know how useful any of this is. Stinky breath. Why do we even have this? Virgin sigh. I mean, still sounds iffy, but whatever. green ball bun. Alright. Let's move on here. I think we'll get up to 9k eventually. I know Lapis Lazuli is always like one of those end-game craftable items in RPGs for some reason. Like, off the top of my head, I want to say FFT had it. I want to say, I think SOM2 actually, like, your best things were made out of lapis, weren't they? I could be wrong on that, but I'm fairly certain, like, lapis was your best stuff. What else? Alright. And she's not here. She doesn't appear to be on her balcony. If there is more plot to her... Actually, wait, that was a feather on the ground. Does that mean she was taken? Or no, wait, that's just a decoration. Okay, I thought that was a feather. And she got yoinked. Alright, I think we've probably done what we can here. Actually, wait, there was one little pathway I forgot. One pathway and one door. Okay, nothing up here. Weird pathway to nothing. Bright Moon Alley. As long as it doesn't lead to Bright Moon Toro, we're alright. Alright, yeah. Then it's a time to get a move on out of here. Go ahead and check out the college. Hello, Geo. Kind of want to stick whatever else I can around Lumina. Make more stuff appear just to see what else is going on with the Dud Bears. Wow. This place sounds dire. Hearing all the sounds and the kind of laughing, but the sort of dire sounds behind it made me think of Bloodborne there for a sec. Also, something wandered off to the left? What was that? No idea, but Aladdin Town looks amazing. Hey, it's school. Dude, this place is awesome. Paprika. What? Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, buddy. Totally The Apprentice. Like to skip school and go for a walk. They're all named after spices. Having good dreams. Yeah, he spends all his time lounging on the couch. The wind blew some leaves away. Okay. Sounds plot relevant. Yeah, something keeps happening every time I go to the menu. Hold on. Hello again, Requiem. Yeah, Dryad Day. Wait a minute. Is it just telling me that, or is something happening? No, it's just letting me know what day it is. Alright. I guess... okay, don't know what that's about. You look like a fortune teller. You also look to be where all of the innkeepers, yeah, get their stuff. You. Yeah, jewel merchant, but they're also the one that was kind of suddenly gone in the other place. Have the most valuable jewels. She always sends a note before she strikes again. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. Don't know the details. Short, loud mouse man, he's after the jewel hunter. After you see him, you'll never forget him. Yeah, because he always makes himself plot relevant. Let's see, victims are Jumi. Perhaps the Jumi are doomed to die out. I mean, if somebody's stabbing them real good and they're apparently very suicidal to begin with, yeah, sure. Racial qualities. This is all I know. They are known for their long lifespans and the fragility of their cores. How do they have long lifespans? All of them have been bizarrely self-destructive up to this point. Jumi can live as long as its core remains undamaged, but the cores are fragile, and other races view them as jewels. They were hunted for their cores long ago. Alright. All who cry for Jumi shall turn to stone. Well, good. We don't care. Legend forbids any contact with them. Neato. Is that maybe relevant to that last bit? Is this an Akira Toriyama naming convention? Maybe. Jumi of many traditions, ask me anything. What's this Guardian Knight situation? Divided into two roles, Knight and Guardian. The Knight fights while the Guardian heals. Describe Jumi as always working in pairs. They suck at it, though. Strata of the ranks have organized for their cores. At the top is a stratum of the Clarius. And Lacidia and half Lacidia, with a stratum of the Clods at the bottom. Wow, rude. Guardian up eyes, the stratum of the Clarius is the symbol of the entire race. Okay. Neato. Not sure that actually told me anything, but okay. Tell me about shinies. Alright, precious stone grows deep inside the earth. They're very weak and fragile, beautiful but frail. Tell me about this lazuli. Made up of several minerals, deep blue color, sky of dust, okay? What about Alexandrite, because I think we have one of those. That doesn't tell us anything, I mean, you're telling us some stuff. Moss Moon, travels from owner to owner, okay. I think this is just flavor. Simply means most precious, and isn't the name of any type of stone. It is given to stones possessing the perfect sparkle and shine. So it's their way of introducing a clarity rating. The cores contain magic power of life, that's why Jumi have been hunted through the ages. They're not looking for the cores, are ya? I mean, no. I don't know. Sure. Please remember that they die if you take them. Okay. And then, what about the last thing? Tell me about the mana rocks. After I stop hitting the wrong menu item. Sometimes the world's mana energy crystallizes to form a mana stone. Never seen one. Have you? Don't think so. I think my house is one. I don't actually know. Alright, let's see. Hecklin, Elazuli, and LOM, like he owes me royalties. How's things with you? Wait, how are these Jumi Knights so vulnerable? Because they're weirdly self-destructive, that's how. Let's see, the only thing that makes me cry is how much, Elazui sucks. Just stone me now. Nah. I'm assuming he's the defender guy. His remove gem, which is easily accessible, equals dead. He isn't as bad as Niccolo. I don't remember which one Niccolo is. So you drink coffee so you can continue to be productive after work instead of going to bed at 7 AM and sleeping for 12 hours again. Coffee is the juice of life. Anyway, I think I've seen one. Yeah, I think that's my house. Come back anytime. Okay, can I take your gem chest? No? Okay. Well, that was a whole lot of flavor text. Alright, Bud the Wiser, time to remind you of your failures. So hard to study with these rambunctious youngsters. Grandma Sage? Oh, okay. She's just his friend. They call each other Grandma and Grandpa. Also named after a spice. Sure. And right, Sonny, at school, I'm the king of old-timer speak. Huh. So is he the only dude at the school? Is that kind of what's inferred here? Or are they all plants? School sure isn't fun. Dill. Wow. How do you look? Slightly greener than the blue one? I don't know. All the students say different things to each of the little sorcerers. Not too important, but they have different personalities. Yeah. The only reason I'm bringing him along is because apparently at some point we're going to run into the last of his wisdom dealies, which will probably tell him some advice like clean your teeth or something. I'm still standing! Brownie? Okay, this one's suspicious and I don't trust her. She's not like the others. She is not a spice. Unless... Yeah, Brownie's not a spice, is it? That'd be really weird if there was a brownie spice. Hey, look at that! Got a reference. The Vivi over here. Ooh, shiny. Give me that shiny. I want it. Okay, it won't let me take the shiny. It won't let me hire Vivi, so... whatever. I guess we'll just leave. You remember getting called in here, bud? Right before you got kicked out? Yeah. Is that like pumpkin spice? I mean, maybe? I don't know if... when this was out, was pumpkin spice as much of a thing? Hey, look, another Vivi. Ooh, we can step off into the void. Oh, that's just the library. Everyone's boycotting school. Cayenne. Not so good. Don't want to tell us why they're boycotting school? The hell? Can conduct an experiment if Noznak wasn't... What are you? Okay, we got a random mummy. Lich thing, I guess. My handle is the Green Wiggly. Can anyone explain this? I don't want to know what she's doing with the Green Wiggly. Pumpkin Spice came out near the end of the PS2 era, best I remember. Yeah, Pumpkin Spice is pretty alright. What's Rosemary, not the Green Wiggly? The Green Wiggly sends you messages all the time. Never been able to understand you. Yeah, okay. Like, she's setting the bar pretty low, dude. How did you fail out of this place? I'm Nuzunak, Conjurer Extraordinaire. He looks like a Pokemon. Can I catch you? Or, like, chuck a rock so you disappear? Alright, there's a broom. If your sister was here, she'd probably want that. But it doesn't seem like a whole much is happening here. Other than getting stuck because this... Get out of my way! There we go. Somehow we survived. Made it through that encounter. Is important later? Green Wiggly, Blue Jiggly, and Yellow Crunchy are the best codenames ever. Fair enough. I can get behind that. Interesting matter of perspective here. Gigantic friggin' dragon, I never really realized it until we're on our way out. I've noticed everything else on here, I just never noticed that friggin' sweet-looking dragon. Alright, what's your deal? Lonely thing, thinking about flowers in bloom. Friggin' shrub cult. Okay. Got a few other places to go, though. Little Vivi on the way in? Yeah. Sorry, Carl, the cafe. Nice. Step up to the counter, please. Oh, there's more of you. Okay, fine. I guess we'll step up to the counter. We'll be open all night, so you can stay here if you like. Sure. Whatever, we'll hang out here. Have to tidy up in the morning, so I'll close up shop for a bit. Is that alright with you? Yeah, sure. Sounds like we found the plot. See, for Geo, the M lets you change the day of the week, and the school stuff changes based on what day it is. Ah, okay, gotcha. No! We found Centaur! Heh. He wants to date Medusa. It's preliminary petrification, not love. I mean, hey, I mean, they're staring... I'm not even gonna say it, that's just wrong. Please tell me he just gets petrified. No! 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 They did it! They did it themselves! Oh no! Okay, so yeah, apparently we're... I just can't believe it. I was avoiding making that joke because it seemed too wrong, and he's there singing about getting hard for her. See, that'll help out. So, about... Oh, man. Gilbert School Amour. Okay, well, dude's hot for teachers, so we gotta get all the students back now, apparently. Yes, yes, we are chumpy. Thanks, Ray, we're chumpy. Something I need your help with. I need to convince my darling students to go back to school. What do you say? Yeah, I mean, I think I've leveled speech high enough. We learned Dudbear. I mean, that's gotta take at least 75, right? You, go back to school. Go back... Wait, what are you born for, then? I don't know. It's mint? Alright, well, you fit in with the rest. Hang on. I'll go to school just because it's on the way to where I really want to go. See, that's good. That's exactly why we go to school. See, I don't have a reason for going back to school or for staying here. Well, I mean, if they do as they please, then they probably won't want to stay here and they'll go back to school. I don't want to repeat the mistakes that they made ever. Apparently they are Saffron. They don't know. Go back because it's on my way. Yeah, reverse psychology on all over this mess. Right now we're all boycotting school. For some reason I just don't want to go. Maybe the quality of instruction isn't too good, I don't know. I just don't feel like going. Spells have gotten a lot prettier than they used to be. But it's all show, no elegance at all. Let's see, flashy magic's good for 2 or 3 castings, but isn't that enough? I'd rather learn more simple, more meaningful things, but I wish I knew what our teachers are thinking. Yeah, you're totally right. I don't think properties are a good thing. Even if I have to use different elements, in the end they're all the same. Each one has its weaknesses and strengths, so you have to know many, right? I mean, you only have 10 skill slots. Anyway, then everyone will just end up the same, right? I think the school is set up just so that it can make money. I suspect the teachers are just messing with figures that decide our futures. Okay, faculty is not their problem, but at the Cyrus can't stand with them saying things like that, so... Apparently that's Clove. Right now we're all boycotting school. For some reason I don't want to go. Just go. Just go to school! That's pretty heartless. But I guess Defiance will do us no good either. Okay, cool. Also, you. You again. Every bartender has a barrel in his soul. Guess you'd have to be a bartender to understand. Okay then. This place is weird, man. I mean, this entire world. See, a basilisk teacher who doesn't like centaurs who sing. Okay, whose persona is that? Somebody's. I feel like this was made by just like a bunch of furry stoners that just discovered LSD for the first time. Let's see. He just plays play with every female. This kid's insufferable. When I was starting to realize I was basically a geomagic school student when I was that age. Eh. Okay, we got that bunny chick running around. It's like the Isle of Lost NPCs I haven't run into for a while. Okay, let's go ahead and leave here for now and just sort out the school's problems. Hate school. I hate school too, sure. So relieved to hear that. Are you gonna go back to school now? Go to school tomorrow. Okay, cool. What about you? After a good dream, I like to skip school and go for a walk. That's not good. Don't do that. If I happen to forget what happened in the dream, then I go to school feeling down. Back to school I go? Okay, sure. Well, I'm glad that you can just fail it and get right back to the right choice. Usually I'm against that kind of thing, but in this case it works out pretty okay. Matsuno is sharing his drugs around the Square Development office. It checks out. It really checks out. What about you, plant? Can I make you go to school? It's hard to study with those rambunctious youngsters. Must be rough. Okay, stick with it then? Give it the old college try. It's because she's old. Alright. School sure isn't fun. You can make it fun. This can be more of a clown? Yeah, do that. If I don't become a wizard, I'll be an actor. That's how Hollywood works. You can be an actor and a wizard, though. Still standing? How come? Because I forgot my homework. You like school now? Okay, cool. We remind her that she forgot her homework and now she likes school. This is apparently an all-girls school, but yeah. Actually, wait a minute. I think these are supposed to be dudes in the brown. Go with the flow! I'm studying. Okay, no you're not. But if you say so, I'll just take your word for it. Handle is the Green Wiggly. Conducting experiments in telepathy. Close your eyes. Can you see the Green Wiggly? Hell yes. Obey the Green Wiggly. Concentrate on the Green Wiggly. Do you see something? 50,000 crabs. We got crabs from the Wiggly. Must be on different wavelengths. Okay. Let's try that again. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna talk to them. I see that they stick out. I'm just talking to all the students first. Concentrate on the Green Wiggly. Do you see something? Nothing. Okay, fine. I'll talk about ants. God, what is this? A school for ants? Okay. Mash button. Marching ants. On the same wavelength. Did you see them looking lost at the beginning? Yes, sure. Didn't send that vision. You are mean. I'll cut it out and focus on studying? Okay, fine. Hi. Okay. I have succeeded in talking to them. They're totally the next one that's gonna die, aren't they? See, these kids with the 3 grades away from trying to roll up these sprouting leaves and smoke them. Close your eyes. Do you see the yellow crunchy? Curious to see what becomes of the yellow crunchy. Alright. So, is that all of them, or no? I think there was something up here. Alright, what about you? Can I help you with something? Sure. I mean, fine, don't answer my question. Or, don't help me. Just trying to get your school to work again. Don't mind me. Your entire livelihood here, but that's fine. You just do your thing. Alright, so who is left? I think... Weren't there some students at the very front or something? Alright, we've still got that upper area to look through. And then I think there's more around that shop area, around the inn or whatever. So we'll see if there's any hanging out here. Hampson the Powerful, nobody's stronger. You just go ahead and stay here, buddy. Yep. This is... Quickfoot Skippy, nobody can outrun me. Wait, him? I thought that was like Lola Bunny or some crap. Oh, that thing is freaky. Butterfinger bar? Had a call set face. Ah, man. I'll be honest, I don't know how you can eat Butterfingers. Christy, I own the place. Q. Oh, look at that! SOM... friggin' SOM2 over here. It's a Duran or whatever his name is. I'm the Powis Steward. They call me Sotheby. I recently heard from Hampson and Skippy often complain about Madame Christie. No, they don't. You're lying. You lie! The statues all call back from Trials of Mana? Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be that little girl then. This is... kind of unclear. Yeah, there's the Valk. There's the Caster. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like the evil version of the wolf guy. So who the hell's this one? I don't even remember you. Charlotte and Hawk? Oh, yeah! Okay, it looks like he has a staff. So you see, like, that's actually the kid that has the staff. Okay. So yeah, it's Hawk there. And he's just, like, holding up some crap he stole. His name was Steve, thank you. And he became this guy. He's just living in another timeline. It's fine. You're just a generic statue, I assume, because I think that's all the rest of the characters. But yeah, so as far as going through the entire Mana series, SOM 2 was the one that we started with. And I love the ideas on that one, but god, that thing face-planted hard by the end. So the plan is to go through the entire series, do all of them blind. So this is the same Steve. After he was originally a fairy Knight of Lotus, but whatever. We have this whole internal friggin' story that makes no sense. Don't worry about it. I hate adults who can't express themselves. Like the ones whose only answer is yes, no, or maybe yes. Aren't you listening? No. Doing alright, human? Oh no. Of course. Not of course. I was breathing. Why were you breathing? Because? Yeah, exactly, you'll die if you don't. So you're breathing because you didn't want to die, right? I bet you were saying, I don't want to die, I gotta breathe. So how come you're alive? Because it's fun? So you're saying, well, life's fun, I gotta breathe? I gotta love this banter, actually. Adults are pitiful, I'm going to school. Okay, Wesker. Looks like everyone's boycotting school. Estragon, I've never even heard of that, to be honest. But it sounds like it certainly helps with PNS. Everyone's boycotting schools. Okay, I guess they gotta be the last one. I don't like school no more. My bad boy. Yeah, okay, I guess Brown are the boys then. They just... that seems dirty. Mace? Dude, it's Mace! Oh man, I've never played Avalon on this stream before. Nobody knows what the hell I'm excited about. Okay, they'll go back to school. Presumably that other one's gonna be the last one, and then we can get on with things. Alright, Wendell stuff, some instruments, alright. Looks like everyone's boycotting school, but they're not anymore. You need to go... Okay, I must have missed some. Estragon is the Jeremy Irons movie with the dragons. So what's the deal with Brownie, then? Are they a movie? I just can't not love the fact that they have a cafe called Sorry Carl. I'm sorry, Carl. So boring at school. Hell yeah, it is. Enjoy the boring. How is it that you can say something like that? Apparently this is Turmeric. Are you now the greatest sorcerer ever? No, he is a massive disappointment, but he at least attacks 10% of the time. Come back to school, sick of you picking on me. Touchy. Okay. Hate war. I could never see magic used for war. Was a famous warrior who meant to fight the Demon Lord. So he searched among the strongest armor in the world, and he went deep underground. He performed grim deeds and was given Locust armor, the strongest armor in the world. When the Locust King awarded the armor to my dad, he said this: once you don the armor, you cannot take it off or you will die. My dad put on the Locust armor, battled with the Demon Lord, and won. When peace returned, my dad forgot the king's words and took the armor off. Then Locust wings grew from his bare back. Whoa. Buzzed around the morning to night for a week's time. Then one morning, we found him near the kitchen, all stiff and dead. The hell, man? That's like that cockroach story. It's like that story about the salesman. Like the guy that keeps trying over and over and over to impress his family. Keeps trying to do everything, but nothing's ever enough, and then he just wakes up and finds himself as a bug, and then just slowly dies because they find him worthless. Apparently that's oregano, also. I mean, Aragon, the books are great, the movie is crappy, rip-off, no continuity. Isn't that the case usually, though? Your dad was a... Nice English there, editors. Although, to be fair, this is the first actual typo I've seen in this game. Your dad was a dropout student, wasn't he? Your dad was a dropout student, wasn't he? Better than your dad. I'll go back. Okay, seriously though? Low frickin' blow. Dude saved the world, turned into a bug, and ate it. Like, in a pretty horrific manner, and then died in front of his family. That's jacked up, dude. You don't make fun of that. Man, their cafe is pretty well equipped, though. Actually, it's funny. So they got their like little war sickle over here. They got a sword. They got like a falchion under it. Over here they got like a kind of like a Capesh looking situation if it was made in I guess the 19th century or something, with way too many decorations. Got a regular spear, and then they got most of one of those Indian fighting daggers. It's just missing a few pieces. Alright, so I think that's everyone. See, I only read the first 2 Eragon books, had trouble with the third. Now with Pontypool, the movie's a lot better. I have no idea what Pontypool is, I'm sorry. Back to school we go. Okay, so if we go back to this one, are they happy with their school now? And they've changed locations. Everyone says they're going back to school. God, all students go to class! Nice. Alright. Pupils seem to be back in your beautiful arms now. Oh no. I mean, technically, you don't gotta look at each other to do the deed, but, I will say this, as far as accurate portrayals of centaurs go, this guy is definitely fitting the bill. What do you mean about bye? Sounds like my wife. Let's see. Crap, dude. Good. He got turned to stone. See, Pontypool is on Netflix. It's like a clever zombie movie. The book it goes off the rails within 50 pages. Neato. Man, you know what? You know what would probably make the most boring movie ever? I'm trying to remember the name of it. There was this book we had to read for school. I think it was like part of like some scholastic book club or some crap like that. But it was this entire series of this kid's dad leaves somewhere. And so the entire book is just him writing him letters and his dad writing him back some pretty generic advice, and then just basically ending every single thing with like, "Oh, haha, keep your nose clean. Oh man, it's so charming." And most of it is this kid completely not adapting to anything, but then it's played off as just like casual hee ha-has kind of thing. Which is pretty messed up, because at one point he literally rigs his lunchbox into a frickin' bomb, and then they're like, "Oh, haha, he pranked the kid that was stealing his lunch." It's like, yeah, that kid could have died. What are you doing? Like, this isn't charming. I guess to be fair, this was like pre-9/11, so he got hard. Oh god. They knew. There's no way they didn't know. There's no way they didn't know. Please tell me we go back there and there's just a centaur statue. Out of curiosity, is this what this is what you were talking about the centaur dating sim? That's what it was. Alright. What do you got in your report, Colonel Cactus? School Amour. They didn't all want to go back to school, but then my master talked to them, they decided to go back. What did master say to them? It must be magic. Ha. Ha. Okay. That hurts. Though, to be fair, that's kind of like leveling speech in basically any Obsidian game ever. Like, just walk up to problem, apply speech check, win everything. Actually, been kind of, okay, so, wait, what? Did you die? Got some wicked spells I want to try out. I just feel weak. Alright, chuck them in the laundry. No adventures for you, better go to bed. Take a break from adventuring for now. Okay. I mean, I guess that's cool. You take them out too often. They get tired. Maybe we should talk to the Fruit Fortune. Right, so you coming with that? Okay, she's gonna watch over him. I guess let's go talk to the fortune teller. Tell the cactus it's time to toss Bud in the junk heap and kidnap 2 new children. Time to replace them. This one's broken. Alright. Let's go check out what the fortune teller has to say. But seriously, man, everything in this game just ties together so well. How did they do it? Like, honestly, this is seriously the same kind of stuff I play Obsidian stuff for. It's like where just everything's tied together, you play in whatever order, and it all just works. It's like, that's totally the exact same thing here. Apparently I'm doing this the opposite order that you're supposed to, and everything just comes together. It just feels like the story's progressing, even though I've actually not progressed on anything. Dang straight, I'm chumpy. I'm kind of hoping that if I say that enough, like, my name will just officially change to Chumpy. Actually, can I go into the menu and change my name to Chumpy? Shrooms is my guess. Fair enough. Fair enough. A cactus will save the sick child. Maybe you should squeeze its juice and have the kid drink it. Dude, stop trying to tell my cactus to get freaky with the kids. What the hell? This is not what I wanted. Freaking JRPGs. Alright. Time to go squeeze one house guest onto another. And or just call in the warranty for Bud. Should kidnap that kid who's with the old man speech champion 2 years running. And the green wiggly. I bet they don't need cactus juice. This is true. This is very true. Would 100% have green wiggly on the team. Wait, can you actually get green wiggly on the team? Cactus upstairs got up and ran away. You know what? That's a fair thing to do. He didn't want to go to jail. So where did he run to? Wonder where Cactus went? We should look for him. Yes. Alright. Let's play Pay the Fortune Teller. Let's go ahead and saunter on out of here. Let's see, Pontypool is a town in Wales? Didn't know that. Although there's apparently a town in the UK that's just effing. So you never know. I just noticed your message from earlier, kid. Magic is too flashy and pretty, but this is my dirt heart. Alright. I need you to locate my cactus, please. Alright. Chiquita Banana Oracle, what do we do? It says, sometimes try eating things you don't like. Huh. You want to try again? Yeah, how about give me an actually useful hint? I eat things I don't like all the time. That's why my wife calls me a garbage disposal. Eat a Butterfinger? Yeah, there we go. I'll pass on that. Do not chase the enemy too far. Well, we tried. Sorry, bud. Your time's here. We'll go ahead and leave you some coins to pay the ferryman, but aside from that, I'm not really sure how else we can help you. Alright, do I... If I go and check the junkyard, what's that gonna do? The cactus run past the sproutling that lives on your front doorstep. I mean, I guess, but do we really want to trust a cultist with directions? Because they'll be like, oh man, you should come... He totally went to our Scientology hideout. You should come donate us your entire life savings and then join the Navy. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, no, they're not useful. Alright, trembling spoon. Where can I slap this spoon? I guess we'll put it here? Spoon. Ah! It's like an astronaut on the end of a spoon. Join the Navy backwards. Oh, sweet, that's totally what I wanted right next to my house. Crap! Great, I've put a frickin' hell portal next to my home. Alright, well, Cactus must have gone to hell. Let's go check out what's going on there. It's an old Simpsons reference. Macabre tombstone. Alright. Well, I mean, the nice thing is, apparently it's right next to our home, which means this is where we go get this Zweihander. We just gotta fight all those giant skeletons in the way. Alright, apparently nothing wants to go on here right now, because we're in the middle of a story already. Fair enough. I do like that the stories tend not to smush each other out of the way. Tend not to, anyway. Alright, if I were to put a guess on it, I would say Cactus likes the desert. So let's go check out what's going on there. A little bit far away for him to walk, but whatever. Maybe we can just go toss... You know what we need is a trebuchet. And we just basically launch Bud straight into a cactus, and then he'll be healthy. Is what I'm getting away from this, because clearly these are moving, so we're gonna have to give him some decent speed to make sure that he can hit it hard enough. All right. Desert tells me nothing. See, Underworld is a special map where you can only really go when a quest sends you there. Okay. Gotcha. So my takeaway from that whole situation is that Steve just basically talked to that one guy in Lumina or whatever it was called. And he's just like, oh man, you can will yourself into the underworld? That sounds pretty awesome. So he just like sat there staring at a spoon for a while. And he just like opened up a hell portal. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume... Okay, so if he's not in the desert, because I keep thinking the cactus went to the desert. He's never here. So if he's not here, I'm gonna go check the junkyard to see if he went to go see if he can fix Bud. Maybe he figured that the broom got fixed, so if he puts Bud there and gives him enough duct tape, maybe it'll work. Ooh, what are you? Oh, enemy. Fine. Guess we'll deal with that. Yeah, the comparison between her and Bud is just not even kind of close. Like, she's coming in here with a friggin' flamethrower broom. He's over here singing about dirt. Suplex the general! Like, bear in mind, I've brought her along once and she's still holding up. Alright, so aimlessly wandering around a desert isn't really giving me many cactus friends. Gotta say, I'm a little disappointed by that, but what can you do? So, the Invincible Canyon, huh? Or Cannon. Can I hop into this? Okay, apparently not. So we've got to manually find our way back. I was kind of hoping it would shoot us into the overworld, but no luck. So okay, so we wander our way out. What else can we really do here? I mean, he might have gone to town. That seems like a reasonable assumption. He also might have... So yeah, Junkyard has been where their stories have taken place so far. So I'm thinking either Domina or the Junkyard. Let us leave, please. Ooh, a box. What's in the box? Silly eye. So, okay, so if I take all of these weird eyeball items, or breath items, or whatever else, and combine them into an armor, I just get eyeball armor? Did the Sproutling know they're both plants? No, the Sproutling did not have any information whatsoever. Also, aren't these things in Monster Hunter, or Monster Rancher? I don't know if anyone here has played that, but I want to say Square made that one, but I'm really not sure, now that I think about it. Yeah, Monster Rancher is a weird game. It's like Pokemon, except you do like a couple fights, and then your animal dies. And then you gotta train a new one. So it doesn't even hide the whole prize fighting aspect. You're literally fighting them until they just wander into a cave, sadly, die, and then a baby pops out. That game's friggin' weird, man. Can't really say I was super impressed by it either. Can I get past this, or do we seriously have to... We gotta circle around. Monster Rancher's great. It was Tecmo, I think. Never actually knew that there was a show of it, but I only had the PS2 game, and I couldn't understand because it was like, okay, this is just like Pokemon, but wait, they died, and now I gotta make a new one, and then like, okay, I'll train it to do some other cool stuff here. Oh wait, that's dead too now. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Alright, what is this? Pegasus Helm, Centaur Hide. So we get extra health, we lose a whole bunch of resistance. Might be able to get rid of the Gator Pimp for it. Yeah, lose some resistance, gain some slash defense. Anything special? Doesn't look like it gives anything special aside from dolphin defense. Right. Figured it had Pegasus in the name, must be pretty cool. It wasn't. But yeah, these look like that starter thingy that you start off with. Which, I mean, should be given a given considering it's a starter, but you know what I mean. Anime was like Digimon but darker. I'd imagine it would be pretty dark. Like, did they explain that whole they died and then a baby popped out thing, or what? See, the games are more training sims, your monster had limited lifespans, you could win tournaments and stuff. Yeah, like, that was basically it. Okay, so it was kind of like Pokemon meets Gran Turismo. Like, you just basically had a list of fights you could do, and then you did your thing, and then, I guess unlike Gran Turismo, your weird starter Volkswagen Beetle thing didn't exactly explode after a few races, but still, the point is still there that, like, it... More or less, they just died, literally in less than 10 fights. And then maybe you got another one. And then you also occasionally went and found new ones, and then you could soft block yourself into a game over. It was weird. desert was definitely the wrong way to go. Plenty of experience, though. Could use CDs to unlock new monsters. No idea about that part. I think I ended up losing that DVD when, or losing that game back, like when I was still a little kid. It was basically this portion where I was living in a house that was completely filled with rats and no power. And one day just kind of up and left, so it was just whatever I grabbed on my way out, which was mostly... Well, and whatever my brother picked up, and it was like one gigantic junk heap for the entire house, but it was mostly just... I grabbed my Game Boy games, pretty much... I would say as many of the PS2 games that I had, which was mostly just Armored Core, and then... That was kind of about it, I think. I mean, my Lego collection made it out of that, weirdly enough. I think my brother saved that. And then he gave it back to me, and then years later I gave it to his daughter. Because she was just at that right age there. I'm like, you know what, this collection's been through a hell of a lot. It's like literally an entire set of plastic drawers full of the stuff. Just figured maybe whenever she gets tired of it, I might give it to my kids or something. But that's entirely her call. Anywho, whatever. Let's see. If you had to unlock monsters and rank up tournaments to get better, then you would go on adventures. Take the game out of the PlayStation, put a CD in, and a monster would be born from it. Like if you put in Harry Potter, you would get an owl. Oh, that's cool. So if you put in Tactics Ogre, did you get a griffin? And then did it proceed to like spam friggin' Talon moves over and over until you died? Also, Mr. Vale, I accidentally found a way to completely counter griffins in that game, so no more griffin nightmares. Hopefully. Alright, let's check out the junkyard. Hang on, wait. Question. What was it? Wait, the cathedral, I think. Was the cathedral the place that supposedly had an item that, like, could cure a wish or something? Or could grant a wish or something? How do you counter griffins? Tasty fish, catnip? Becoming really good with Japanese swords. See, not always. There were some special CDs or monster combos, otherwise you would get a standard one. Oh. Okay, fine. Makes sense. Hope the slain dolls are reborn as humans. That is depressing. Right. You seen my cactus? Flat brokes before, now I've been broke forever. Yeah, sure, let's help you out with your business. You can leave the weapons, armor, and instruments you made with me, and I'll find someone who'll buy them. I'll take a cut as my fee and give you the rest. Okay, so sometimes he'll trade stuff. Okay. When you leave me with an item, it becomes save data, then someone else can buy your item from the save data. So this is for shuffling items between your saves? So it goes by save card, trade my brother and Sarah's sword, and I'm made by crafting. Weird. Okay. Cool. Actually, I don't think that was even a standard feature until Borderlands 2. Actually, even then it wasn't a standard feature. I think that the only other time I've seen that is Borderlands 2. Okay, so next up, we'll go ahead and go to the town. And if he's not there, we'll go ahead and check the temple thingy. Whatever it was that was granting wishes. It's either this temple over here, or... there was some other palace thingy. I want to say it was Polpota Harbor there? Anyway, we'll go ahead and start off with the town, though. Yeah, I seriously don't get how people are down on this game. This is incredible. This is seriously just incredible what they pulled off here. See, didn't grottos have magical water or something? A barrel in your soul? True. Okay, that's gonna be... yeah. But we're gonna do a quick run through the town, just make sure he's not hanging out somewhere. And then we'll, go check out the grotto. Yeah, that definitely seems like the most likely possibility. There's a cutest milk here, watch out. Okay, apparently they are a girl. Presumably. Okay, let's check up here. And nothing really going on, alright. I wouldn't imagine they'd be anywhere else, so yeah, we'll go check out the grottos then. That seems like the most solid hypothesis at this point. Hang on, where on earth did I put my water bottle? Oh yeah, so what I was saying earlier about the whole countering the Griffins thing, so the main problem that I kept running into in that run is that as soon as the Griffins would hit, they would just attack again and again and again and again and again. So, more or less what came to be clear there is with one of the weapon types specifically, it had a thing that that as soon as it got to 100, all the tiles around it, they could basically disable their actions entirely. So, just went with that, and it turned out to be shockingly effective. Right, so water was down this way, I think. To the waterfall. Let's see, what do we really know about this little cactus? I'll bet your credit card and savings are gone. He was never your cactus, he was Pierre, later indicted on credit card fraud. Well, joke's on him, I'm broke. Alright. Well, he's not at the waterfall. Pathways of asceticism. Sure. Let's go check out what's going on here. Cancun Bird's Nest. Okay, so he didn't try to feed Bud to a bird. A little bit disappointing, but we'll, we'll forgive him this time. So what else? You know what, the design of this area is kind of making me think of Abe's Oddworld, if anyone's played that. Let's see, who in the art team decided to work in this game, and why haven't they won all the awards? This is a PS1 game and it's beautiful. Yeah, right? This holds up astoundingly well. Like, honestly, if this was made nowadays, it would still hold up amazing. Like, again, I don't know how I haven't heard more praise for this thing. It's just astounding in every respect. Like, from a design perspective, every part of it... Like, okay, so I regularly like to study different courses on game design and stuff like that, just kind of for the hell of it. It's something I like to listen to in the background while doing challenge runs or whatever before going to bed. And every single thing that comes up is something that's come up here. It's like loading screens with some kind of movement here so that you know that it's loading properly. Using limited assets to try to convey as much of a message as possible. That, like over here, basically what we have is the background layer. We have another like 2D art layer with a few little overlapping bits, like this archway right here, and essentially just a few sprites moving back and forth with interaction options, and then a little team that's basically tethered to itself. There's mechanically, or rather, hardware-wise, there's almost nothing going on, but it looks astounding. It's like it really didn't take much on a technical level to pull that off, but it's just... it's so good. It's so good. I feel like this should be held up as a friggin' case study of that kind of stuff. Like every single place that we go to, every single look at it, like even the little camera pan right there, you know? It's not like they had to, it's not like it wouldn't have worked without the camera pan, but it's a slight little movement that creates such a like feeling of grandeur in that case, you know? Alright, Arabes is calling you, please go in. Great, she got my cactus. Because I want my cactus back. I'm not too concerned about Bud, but... Apologize to have called upon you. There's a favor in... She left here saying she needs to talk to Erwin. She hasn't come back since. Could you please find her? Maybe. In search of fairies. God dang it! They're everywhere! So... Okay, so we'll find her at some point, but seriously, where is Cactus? What? What just happened? Oh, okay. They're moving their person back. Right. Where could they be? Okay, we can try returning home. Last time they just sort of came back. So let's go ahead and head to the house. Maybe... Actually, maybe they're by the tree or something. Okay, we'll take one quick peek down this way, though I don't see why they would be here. Let's see, I feel like you should try every map and see if there are any clues you encounter. Maybe the one highway or the stupid jungle ruins. This is our first time with 0 clues. Yeah, I have a feeling like maybe... Okay, last time he seriously just came back as soon as we came back home. So it's very possible he's just going to come back as soon as we're there. I mean, I'm not going to check every single screen because I have a feeling they'll probably give a hint once we're close. Here to gather green balls. You roll them up and steam them to make a delicious snack. Green balls and gato, eat the droppings of the Cancun bird. Ah! God, no. You collect your bird poo elsewhere, man. Alright, note to self. Sell all green balls. Hard pass on that one. I'm sure he wants to be plot relevant or something, but no. No, no, no. Okay. Snowfields, unlikely. Illumina, I feel like we've been there, haven't we? Are there any clues by his flower pot or journal? I don't think we checked... Yeah, no, I don't think we checked any of that. Basically, What's-Her-Face just offered to go help find him, and that's it. Which was kind of, I assume that would indicate that he's supposed to be just somewhere out and about. Don't break down, yeah, I think we're fine. Find a note. I want to ask Gaius how to make potion. Who's Gaius? I want to say... Hold on. He's the guy at the highway, isn't he? The big rock dude? Giant rock guy at the highway? Okay, cool. Alright, fine. You get to come along, just in case you have some extra dialogue. Let's do this thing. So yeah, you were absolutely right on that highway. Let's give that a look. But anyway, like I was saying, this is the same kind of stuff that I feel... that it's amazing that this doesn't get praised for. But then at the same time, it's the main selling point behind stuff like New Vegas and Outer Worlds and all that. Where it's just, you do whatever in whatever order and the game adapts. It just does whatever it wants to do. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Like, I think one of my favorite runs in New Vegas was just this case where everything went wrong. Everything went completely wrong. I somehow wound up with, like, all kinds of factions having issues by the end. I think I was playing with some kind of mod that created some apocalyptic scenario that made everything super dire. Which is weird because it's already a post-apocalyptic game, but... Anyway, like some kind of... it's like some kind of zombie mod or something like that. But it just created a situation where everybody was pretty much enemies of everybody. It just created this interesting political situation where nobody could ever get along. It's kind of fascinating to go back to it and just, like, seeing this completely ruined world state. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna retire that robot. Hello, Gaius the Earth. Come closer. Did you eat my cactus? My friend the cactus just stopped by to ask how to make a potion. Told him it's better to ask Selkie about these things. My feet keep falling asleep on me. What? Legs have been asleep through my 80 billion year life. You're a rock. Rock legs are always asleep, but we fear nothing. Okay, that's nightmarish. You'll understand once you become a rock. Okay, well, that's certainly an event. Selkie was the one in the mines, weren't they? See, Bloody Selkie, the pirate penguin who got lost in the fairy forest. Oh, crap. Ah, right. Why are you expecting me to remember these things, game? Alright, so pirate penguin got lost in the forest, at the forest ruins with a creepy thing. I guess. Let's go give it a look and see what we find, I guess. Alright, so I think it's just 2 screens this way, and then we're good. Interesting. Okay, now I think I'm starting to understand how this guy functions. Because I'm seeing his bar going up pretty quickly, but then occasionally he just fries as soon as he reaches the top of the bar. So I guess that's his fail rate. Can't really say I understand what his overall usefulness is, but oh well. I think we'll probably retire him, maybe get the bunny back or something, or the manatee. Freaking bunnies! Nuke the bunnies. Nuke the bunnies for candy, apparently. Yeah, because it's funny, I'm kind of bothered by the fact that we have to keep doing these encounters every few feet, but at the same time, it's just so much more pleasant after SOM2. I just can't complain about it at all. Presumably, they're going to be at the forest ruins now. Let's give that a look. Mindus Ruins. Tried a new weapon in these older maps for fun. Maybe the Elder Bow? Nah. I got my spear. I'm good. I feel like if I don't use the spear for 5 minutes, it'll just turn on me. Alright, hang on. I need to grab a drink real quick. One sec. Also, a thought just occurred to me. Not the ruins. Because, yeah, we ran into them in the forest the first time. Aren't they the boar thing? Because the other guy was one of the, whatever the hell they are. Let me just check real quick what the teleportation areas are, because I think it's like Selkie Ruins or something like that. Alright, fine. Maybe I will try the bow. I want to see what's so bad about it. It's actually literally the only other weapon I have. Alright. Let's go see these ruins. No, it's Roseote. Just to bait use them, I guess. Little things have their own little meanings. Was something you want to ask me? Let's ask about Dana, I guess. She came here looking for Irwin, but left a while ago. I mean, we know where Irwin is, don't we? Go to Lake Kilma, where more fairies live. Toad the tortoise. Okay, so I guess... Okay, no, you're right about the ruins. I guess it is that penguin. No, there we go. There's Selkie. Well, Cactus stopped by, said the little sorcerer has fallen ill. When we described it, it sounded like an illness all sorcerers get. Told him about Brownie, who just got over that illness. Lord Roseote treats all creatures as equals. Okay. So there we go. Still the right way. Okay, so now we gotta get the hell out of this forest. Go talk to Brownie. Okay, this thing's pretty bad. Got rapid fire on it, though. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. Oh man, I love the animation so much. And that's enough of that. Give me my actual weapon back, please. Alright, so for comparison, one touch from this thing will instantly vaporize anything. What a comparison. So nothing here. Please tell me that wasn't a detour for nothing. Friggin' jungle. Yeah, this is why I don't want to test out any new weapons, because I know this thing's pretty OP and we can just get past these encounters. Alright, do the big boomy move. So let's see, we need to talk to Brownie, and then for the other one we need to talk to... Who was it? The turtle, I guess? Alright. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Please let me leave. Where did Selkie say to go? Selkie said to go talk to Brownie. Who I guess is only named Brownie so that you'll remember where they are and they'll stick out. So I guess once again on the just fantastic game design situation. So right now I'm trying to get myself out of this frickin' jungle. The kid who didn't have his homework at Geo? Yep. One that's just standing in that archway. Can you teleport me out? I guess it's asking about Irwin. He's been healing in the Land of Fairies. He may be plotting to gain control of both Fatal and the Land of Fairies. Okay, why can nobody teleport me out of here? Also, I should probably save because it's been a while. Might run into the first game over. So that explains why this quest wasn't available until after you did Geo and got the kids back in school. Yep, seems so. We got Caduceus, that's usually a good thing. We're gonna wind up on some kind of list from just going through this forest. Let me leave! Please, forest, go bye-bye. This is so unnecessary. Now, I'm also wondering if possibly they continue taking damage while they're in the middle of another attack like that. Because a few times now, I'm fairly certain they've taken less damage from her casts than she's kind of letting on here. But then they've kind of automatically lost all their health while I just kept sitting there stabbing them. Even though they technically don't give any response that they're getting hit. Alright. Okay, it's an onion. It's got little stick feet. Oh, that's cool. Here, there you go. Duh! He's got little stick feet. It's a plant egg, exactly. Lizard meat. Sorry, I'm going, little stick man. Yes! Oh. Alright, fine, we'll drop more lizard meat for you. Stop attacking me, little pant thing. Giving them a veritable feast over here. Plant egg is yours. It's okay, let's not worry about the logistics. So then we'd also have to wonder who keeps repopulating the stupid forest. Or jungle thing. Come on, let us leave. Why you gotta make it such a chore to leave this place? Also, I'm tiny. So you're gonna have to go on a limb and say that their leg budget was running low, and that's why the crocodiles and wolves in this game only have 2. Ha. Ha. Laughing at their limbs. Not sure if that joke had a leg to stand on. No. I'm sorry, one bad pun deserves another. Friggin' suplex everything. Alright. Really, where is the exit? Because for some reason both directions are just like one solid thing. I'm a little confused as to why there's no exit. Right, there we go. There we go, that's a different way. Can you teleport me out, please? Okay, fine, fair enough. But can you kick me out, please? Yes, finally. Okay. Yes, please exit to world map. Anything to get out of this stupid jungle. Like, I feel like it would be 10 times better if they just had another penguin, or one of those 2 penguins just sitting right at the very end there. Like, oh, you wanna leave this terrible place? Okay, just, no problem. Here you go. Poof, and then you're gone. Oh wait, no, that's the other one. Okay, we need to go here. So yeah, the lake is where we need to go for the other thing that we got assigned to go do. He's still a statue. Oh, glorious. Oh, I'm so glad that's how his story ends. Yeah, we still gotta go see what that ghost egg hatched into. Alright, Brownie. Little Cactus stopped by. He asked me about the illness I had. It's something all mages get, but pirates' potions cure it quick. I got mine from David. I like school. I can't remember what day it is anymore. Who the hell is David? Alright, so a pirate of some description, I guess. I love the layout of this place. Like, just this little thing. Like, could you imagine if TO had this? Because they had all that really nice art. But it really would have been cool to do something a bit more like this. You can just like wander around to the different parts. Ah well. Alright. So, alright. David the Pirate. So presumably that's gonna be the guy who ditched his wife? I guess? So, like, this map, or this whole area is probably the most technically impressive so far. Aside from the, like, really, really smooth animations that, that happened on some of those creatures there. Like, on this one, they had to actually pivot and shift everything the whole time. Which, like, on paper should just be a little shifting back and forth, but they had to kind of adjust for making it look right, so that it isn't just, like, going side to side. So I actually had to resize bits of it. Okay, Captain Tusk, Little Penguins, how do you like the ship? Sure, you got a pretty ship, alright. Trying to think if there was any particular one, though, that was named David. You there, do you know a David? Don't care about anything anymore? That's depressing. But yeah, Navigator. Weren't you a David or something? No, Ram Tiger. Let's go west, I guess. Continue to go west. And more west. Fine, we'll go get rid of whatever it was. I need to stop talking to that guy. All that ever results in is random fights. Some rando fights with fugly fish. Alright, whatever. Let's just keep exploring. I'm sure there's just one of them here. Because there's no other areas with pirates that I can think of. Great that that's your pad. Who the hell is David? Maybe they're in that lower area, I guess? Or you, David? Energy of the sea! 5 hour energy over here. Also, that painting is still haunted. Are you a David? Boom? I guess not. What about here? Are you a David? Wait, what? Oh, there we go! Little Cactus stopped by, wanted a potion, so I gave it to him. Let Amulet take him home, but I don't know if they made it. Oh, dude, this is the guy! This is the guy, okay, you. Gotta get you home, man. At some point. At least we know where he is. Okay, so David is the dude with the wife there. Okay. Well, they said that they were having them bring them back, so the only one I can think of is the Pelican. Unless anybody else does transport. Unless they've got like one of those teleporting penguins here, but. Yeah, I'm gonna assume Pelican. Sounds about right. No, don't talk to him. No. All right. Let's insult your boat so that we can get home. So, Pelican should be here. Then, yeah, I think as soon as we're done with Little Cactus, we're just going to go ahead and call it for the day. Gotta go get some stuff done. Want to see if maybe I can put together some kind of fancy dinner for my wife or something. Been pretty down, so it would be nice to try to come up with something for her. Definitely kind of lacking in creativity lately, we'll admit that much. But we'll see. All right. Anyway, let's see here. All right. Are you Amulet? Little Cactus hurts me. He hurt me. So sharp in my mouth. But you know what? My job is the mail, and the mail put him in the box, and I'm all done. He's been shoved in the mailbox. Oh, does that mean that you could have gone to the mailbox this whole time? Oh man, I'm almost tempted to reload it and see if you could just find him in the mailbox. I doubt it, because like older JRPGs in particular really don't like sequence breaking, because they gotta deliver their joke in full, but that would have been such a like New Vegas kind of thing to happen. Actually, Ultima had that too. I remember, I think it was like 6 or something. It was either 5 or 6 that you could completely sequence break a whole entire storyline of a city by just checking a plant. Which I kind of did on accident, and then the, what was it? I think it was like the SNES version of it. Yeah, I think it was Ultima 6. But then the SNES version didn't know how to account for the sequence break, so just the entire thing didn't work. You got the item that you needed to get, but apparently some flag wasn't set properly. Oh man, yeah, he's just shoved in here. I got potion. Just shoved in the mailbox. Amazing. I must learn of your adventures, Cactus. Alright, let's hear the Cactus talk about himself. Maybe he gets to tell us the story for once. That'd be cool. And apparently my house is now full dark powers. That's horrifying. Accidentally turned it into that manor from Darkest Dungeon. A little bit of a whoopsie there. But alright. I know there's other side stuff to do, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this in, and then we'll call it for the day. Alright, you alive? Take me on a search for them? Nah. You get to sit there. I guess we're just not talking about it. No. That's it? Darn, I thought he would actually tell me the story. Alright. What did you say about yourself, little cactus? Finally get to go on an adventure of my own. Green balls, take-a-bugs, and I will never forget your smiles. I feel like I saved the world today. Just feeling like that is enough for me. Aww. Yaw. Alright, well, gonna go ahead and take a save nap then. Gonna go ahead and call it for today. So thank you all for stopping by. And, yeah. We'll see what ends up happening next time. Didn't expect this part to revolve entirely around the cactus. But, you know, with this game, you never know what's next. So, you have a fantastic one. Take care, and I'll see you then. Bye.